Welcome to Podquesters, the show that proves that you can't piss off the DM and still be his friend. My name is Andy Bishop. I am your host today for this wonderful show. And to my right is my lovely wife, Sarah Bishop. How are you today, Sarah?
I'm so tired I could cry.
That sounds nice. Across from me is the wonderful and astute David Budiseski.
I don't know about astute, but I'll take it.
Right. And next to him we have Mike Addison. But we couldn't do this without our dungeon master.
I think you guys could
Chet.
do it. Yes.
Can
Hello,
you-
everyone.
We could try really
nice.
hard. I mean,
I got it.
Yeah, you
Chet
did. Nailed it.
Moriarty.
That was Moriarty.
And
Well, you'll get it right after episode 4, maybe.
maybe, if we get, if we
If we get that
long.
far. And I don't kill you again.
Speaking of, last time we didn't do so hot, so
Definitely not.
So how are we going to come out of this one, Chet? Should we just go right into it?
So, all right, well, as you guys hopefully remember, because you literally got it beaten into your skulls until you were all unconscious, you were ambushed by a couple goblins after you found a couple dead horses in the middle of the trail on the way to Phandalin. So what we're going to do is you're basically going to be waking up right after this ambush. All 4 of you are completely in the same spots, just knocked out. Gundren Rockseeker, who's the guy, if you remember, the dwarf who gave you this quest and started your entire adventure here. He's going to help you guys get back on your feet, put you back in the cart, carriage, cart, whatever you want. I guess this cart would be too small. I'm trying to picture like a little Walmart cart. Oh, bleep that out. Woo!
Product placement.
yeah, we lost that sponsor.
Oh, now we did. And you guys are going to come back to Neverwinter. So we're going to start off basically right where you're waking up. Not in the tavern, because I think you guys don't need to drink anymore. But instead in the inn. Now, easy, okay? You already tried to steal a couple pints and everything like that. We're not going back there. So you guys are going to wake up, and you're going to be greeted by Gundren Rockseeker and his compatriot, Leroy, who is
We're
going
all dying.
Yeah, he's going
right
to...
now just to say that famous line, but
Don't
none
No,
of
no.
us.
Actually, I do want to hear you say it.
Leroy Jenkins.
Good. I'm glad
Just like that.
I'm glad you brought that up. Keep that in the back. Keep that in the back of your mind.
All right.
So he's gonna wake up, and do you guys have anything to say? I'll let you start this conversation. You're waking up in the inn, 4 beds,
So it's like we're just waking up from being unconscious.
from being completely obliterated in combat. You're bandaged, all of your wounds, and you're just waking up in the inn. You see Gundren Rockseeker and his compatriot Leroy.
Oh my God! Where are my balls? Where are my balls? Oh, and I grabbed my ball. Okay. All right, I got them. I'm good, guys. Woo.
Once again, never cease to amaze me.
Right. Right.
You get used to it eventually.
Oh, yeah? You know him that well?
Yeah.
So do we have any stuff nearby that we can see, like clothes or stuff? We're still bandaged
Yeah,
up.
you're completely clothed. No one lost any of their clothes in
Okay, cool.
combat.
I didn't know how much they robbed us.
That would've
So.
been
And
easier to
I
find
immediately
them.
start kneeling and praying to my gods, like, why are you doing this to me? Like, why?
That's true.
What did I do to you?
You're supposed to be just doing all of the good here.
Yeah, I
yet
felt like
being
you put me on this
punished by these
quest, but I'm getting,
buffoons.
I'm getting befooked.
And I walk over to him and I'm like, "Hey, where's your god now? Where's your god now?"
And
Where is
I'm
he?
like, this is a test. He's testing me.
Ah.
We're being tested.
Where is he? I got like a fork in my hand and I'm just poking him with this
And
fork.
I am
I
just
don't even know where I got it from.
biting my
Poking
lip
him.
as hard as I can.
So, Gundren is going to introduce his new companion, Leroy, who he's going to introduce to you as a professional bodyguard. Since you guys weren't able to do the job, he's going to have to hire somebody else to make sure that everyone can get to their destination safe. But he's also going to give you 20 gold pieces and recommend that you guys go get some potions. Because you're clearly not suited for combat, and you probably should make sure you're ready to go in next time something bad happens.
Fine.
Yes. And one last little piece is, now that he witnessed you basically get slaughtered, bandage you, bring you back to the inn, and go through all this effort to basically get nowhere, he feels a lot closer to you guys. You know, like this is like a bonding moment to the party and to Gundren. And he's going to elaborate a little bit on himself and feel a little bit closer and share his nickname with you, which is Jimmy Jenkins.
Gundren's nickname is Jimmy Jenkins.
Correct.
Jimmy Jenkins.
Jimmy Jenkins. JJ for short.
Okay, that makes sense. Is he Gundren, are you related to Leroy?
No, we're not related. Not
You're
at all.
not?
No, not even a little bit.
Well, what's your last name, Leroy?
I don't have one.
Well, I'm going to give you one.
Yeah, what's that?
Sassafras. Leroy
Okay.
Sassafras. That's canon.
It goes down, yeah.
Sassafras.
That's canon.
Before we move further, did we each get 20 gold, or is
No.
it 20 gold? Okay, I take the gold.
Actually,
I feel like that's a responsible choice.
Jimmy gives each of you 5 gold pieces and says, I want you to use this for potions.
I immediately give my
But
gold
that
to him
doesn't
for
mean I
responsible choices.
have to
I
use it for
appreciate
potions.
And he hears you say that and says, no,
And mostly
seriously,
because I don't want to
use
walk
it
to the
for
shop.
potions.
So I look at my coins and I'm like, you know, you're right. I hand them over.
I know I have 15 gold.
All right. And what about you? Are you
I'm
going to hold on to your gold?
I'm keeping my gold. It's my gold.
Fair
And
enough.
I appreciate all of your trust in me, except for you.
Okay, he's got an eye on you.
That's
John.
fine. Whatevs.
So he's going to say, I need you to go to the supply store, hopefully get some potions or whatever else you want to spend this money on. Make sure you're fully recuperated and meet me back at the ambush site so we can move forward and get this to Phandalin. All right?
Cool.
So then Jimmy and Leroy are going to make their way off to Phandalin, and I will leave it up to you now. Like I said, if you hopefully go to the supply store, that would be smart. And then we can make our way back to the ambush site. If there's anything else you want to do in Neverwinter,
Let's go shopping.
make it quick. No,
Yeah.
wrong.
Let's go get the potions.
Yeah,
Let's go shop
agreed.
to get potions.
let's go to the shop.
Potion shopping, okay? Potion shopping.
Yeah, you know, that special brand Prada.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shoes.
I saw John Smith's eyes in those pumps.
So I see Seraph leaving, and I immediately just follow him because I have no idea where I'm at, and I'm assuming he knows where the shop's at.
Awesome.
So yeah,
Okay.
I will walk to the shop.
I follow.
All right, and then you're going to buy some
I'm
potions for
trailing
everybody.
behind.
Yep.
What
I'll
kind
buy the
of
potions and carry
potions
them.
can I buy for 5 gold?
You have to get to the potion store first.
You're there.
We're there.
Wow,
Yeah.
that was fast.
Yeah.
Do you want to do each
The
step as
magic
we
of
get there?
television or internet.
You step 1 foot forward. Now what do you do?
Or
I
TV
trip
Take
over
another
my
step.
feet.
Yeah, that would be the roll we get.
That would be.
So I talked to the potion shop owner, like, what potions do you have for us travelers?
I have many different potions, but you don't look to be super wealthy of a bunch, so I think the best ones for you guys would probably be lesser potions of healing.
Okay.
You know, it's funny. You sound just like our friend Gundren, and just like our other friend Leroy. Are you guys related?
And all the goblins.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a small world.
Well, you know, we are all from the same area, and our dialects have been
right.
misconstrued many a time before, but there are slight differences in inflections, don't
What a
you know?
save.
Mm-hmm. That was a good save.
Right.
Very good. So about them potions.
The lesser potions, yes.
You all have a lesser potion of healing now. I'm assuming as you would buy one, right?
Yes.
How much does that cost?
Fantastic.
Agreed.
5 gold pieces each.
Okay. I will spend the 15 on...
How many times
the
can I
lesser
use
potions.
it?
Once.
Once.
Have you never used a potion before?
This feels like a
Do you
ripoff.
need a how-to on
Well,
potion
I don't
using?
know. Okay, so like this
Routinely-
is one potion, but a regular water
Lesser
bottle
potion
is
of
one
healing.
potion, but yet 2 potions.
Greater
okay?
potion of healing.
Well, it's like we're going to the convenience store and everything's priced more than if we went to, like, you know, the large box store, you know.
I
So-
wanted to go
And
shopping,
Neverwinter.
and you said
Yeah,
no.
Neverwinter.
All right. So,
He
Never
said
marked.
no. I didn't say no.
I said no. And that's all that matters.
So you
So-
said I have this potion now, though?
Yeah, I'll give it to you. Don't worry.
Okay.
So I
was
take
just-
the potions that I bought and I give one to them, each one who gave me gold.
I reluctantly hand over my gold for my potion.
Sweet.
Beautiful.
Still think it's a ripoff.
I immediately turn up the door and just start walking towards meeting JJ.
Yeah.
JJ is gone. Both him and Leroy have already went ahead. They gave you the time and money to go get some resources, and that you would meet up with them at the ambush site where you were last attacked.
Because
anybody-
for some reason they think we can make it
Well, at
back
this
there in
point,
one
we're
piece.
broke. We have no
Hopefully.
gold, so the only option would be to
Let's go.
Yeah,
We have
let's
to
go back there.
continue on.
All right. So you make your way back to the ambush site, and lo and behold, Leroy and Jimmy are both not there waiting for you. As you would imagine, this is an adventure, not a child's book. So they are not just going to be waiting around making a campfire.
I like
Do
campfires.
you want to do anything to see what might have happened
Yeah, I'm sorry. Were we supposed to meet them at the site?
at the ambush
Is the
site?
Okay.
carriage there?
Are they not there anymore?
No, they're not.
No one is waiting for you.
Oh,
No.
what?
Okay.
They
Can I roll a perception check?
Yeah, make an investigation check for me.
Okay.
Oh, they're rolling now.
Nice.
16, eh?
So with a 16, you notice that they're right where the ambush site, and you saw the two horses that were dead with the arrows. Now are starting to decay. There's
Oh, it's been a while.
a
Jeez.
bunch of flies going around them. Yeah, it has been. It's about like 4 days, probably, maybe 3. And they're starting to decay, smell really horribly. And you also notice something that you didn't notice the first time you came to this same exact location. There's a giant tube, like you would hold like a poster in, that's empty. You would know that it was probably used for holding a map. Along with that, you actually find an amulet that looks somewhat familiar to you.
I grabbed the amulet. I tried to steal that thing earlier, man. It's my amulet.
Yeah.
Wow,
So with
okay.
knowing that, you knew that that was Leroy's or
Gundren's.
Jimmy Jenkins'
Jimmy and
amulet.
Jenkins. Gundren.
JJ.
JJG.
I flip it
his
over.
amulet.
I flip it over on the back. It has his initials inscribed on the back.
Was this amulet like covered at all?
Covered how?
Like where it was laying down? Like was it?
No,
out
it
in
was
the
just like on the ground. The chain was ripped off.
Did it look like he had
very
been stepped on?
strange. Well, no, because then why didn't the goblins take it if he was ambushed by goblins? So something else must have happened.
Maybe it was left unknowing to the goblins.
Maybe it's a clue.
Whoa. Who's
And-
God now?
But the cylindrical tube thing that's empty though. There's
Yes.
nothing in there anymore.
Correct. That
Okay.
is just an empty tube.
Tubes are perfect for holding water, by the way.
I guess
Just
that's
thought I'd
fair.
let the group know.
So we're
But
gonna.
there's no guarantee the tube's waterproof.
Oh shit.
Well, I
can
take the
test it,
tube. I
though.
take the tube and I stick it in the river to see if it's waterproof.
It isn't.
No, we have a soggy tube. I'm sorry, guys.
That's a wet noodle.
Okay, so you notice that along with the amulet and the empty tube, there are 2 sets of footprints going off into the woods down a trail off of the actual Tribor trail you were initially going down where the ambush happened.
And then
off to
eventually,
the trees.
there's one set of footprints where the dungeon master carried me.
No, there's not. I don't carry anyone.
Well, I mean, imagine you trying to carry me.
That'd
That'd be something.
I say we follow the footprints.
We'd have to roll a couple death saves on that one.
I agree. I've become pretty close to JJ, so if he's in danger, I say
I don't
we
know why you're
investigate.
following my advice, though. Look at what happened last time.
Yeah, but is there goblin tracks or is
Very
it?
true.
Is there drag marks?
You
Is
would
there-
know that they are goblin tracks, and what you would assume is someone being dragged, if not 2 people being dragged.
I say we save JJ.
I mean, yeah, we
already took care of Steve, so there's.
And our cart is safe still, right?
Correct.
Hit it by 4 sticks.
The cart is with you guys.
Still, okay.
And without JJ, we don't get paid. So,
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, you can leave it on the road, tie it up, bring it along. Up to you.
I say we hide it where we hid it last time.
I
Yeah,
say we hide it
it
with
seemed to
4
say that.
sticks.
Same
Just
4
fine.
sticks
I'm
then.
gonna use the same 4 sticks. Just put them up.
Put them on there.
Guys, I got it. We're ready to go.
Awesome. Okay, so I want to know, as you go down this trail that you're following, a really important thing is a marching order, and it's just telling me what order from first to last you guys are walking in.
I'm going to go first. I have the shield.
I'm gonna go
first.
last.
How thick is the forest?
I
Like,
begrudgingly
if you jump on a
walk-
tree, can you see ahead?
No.
All All right.
I begrudgingly walk in front of him since he wouldn't let me ride on his shoulders.
Okay, that's
You
fair.
didn't ask.
You
Can
also
I ride
have a
on your
super heavy
shoulders?
sword.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
From the
Okay.
fear of
I
getting
ride
hurt
on his
first again,
shoulders.
I'm going to trail very
Wait,
last.
hold on. Make an athletics check. I want to see if you have the ability to get up on his shoulders. No, not
me?
you. Yes.
Get up on my own shoulders.
So-
Yes.
Double click the
That'd be
0.
pretty athletic,
Okay.
bro.
Damn it.
3, you don't. You try and climb up on his shoulders, and you just happen to like lose your grip halfway up him, and you just like fall right to the ground. And he just looks over at you and says something stupid. I'm
Can
sure.
I ask him to pick me up? I'm only 30 pounds.
Well, that's up to him, not me.
Can you pick me up and put me on your shoulders?
Only if you go up.
Up, up.
All right, I'm gonna do it.
That's fair. Okay, you're back up on his shoulders now.
Yeah.
Okay, so there's me walking shield first with a mace in my hand, you behind me, and then you guys like standing like two children on top of each
Yes,
other.
but now I
Well-
can slash down with my longsword and cut them in
We're like
half.
3 children because I'm like 2 regular children stacked on top, and she's like another child. She's a hobbit.
Fair enough.
Are you calling me short?
Okay.
Yes.
Oh shit.
So it's going to be Seraph, Finn, those two behind.
Beautiful. Seraph, as you're walking down, since you're going first, I'm assuming you're going to be trying to like be looking around.
Oh yeah,
paying
for sure.
attention to certain things.
I'm scanning the forest line, I'm looking down the
Beautiful.
trails.
So make a perception check for me. Let's see how perceptive you
Everybody?
are of this trail. Nope, just Seraph. He's in front.
She's on my shoulders.
Well, she should have been in front then, shouldn't she?
No, but she can see over.
Oh, it doesn't matter because I
Wow.
freaking killed it.
That is a great roll. Good job.
Oh, wow. Nice.
So,
Yes, it doesn't
since
matter.
you're super perceptive, Seraph, you notice that there's a snare trap about 4 feet in front of the party. You tell everybody to hold up.
Yep.
And
Everybody, there's a trap down here.
you just kind of see like a little string coming up from over a tree loop, coming down. And you imagine if this thing triggers, it's just going to like grab you by the foot and throw you up and dangle you.
So can I cast my spell as an unseen servant to go pull the string?
Yeah, sure.
All right, cool.
You're gonna like take it as like rope or whatever?
No, I have.
No, he wants to
I
just trigger it.
I have like my
Okay.
own little servant, so I'm just gonna
okay.
make him walk
All right.
all the way over there.
Wait, when did you get a servant?
I've had a servant. He just
You
can't do
just
any
never
damage, but he can do
asked.
like little small tasks.
That's true. What is your servant's name?
I'm gonna name him Kyle.
Okay.
His name's Kyle.
What does he look like?
Man, I'm trying to think. He just looks like a little goblin halfling, little guy.
Okay.
Like smaller than a normal goblin halfling?
Yeah, like smaller than a little goblin. Yeah.
How tall?
Like the size of his water
About
bottle?
2 feet.
Oh geez.
I
Yeah,
will
it's
start
very
bonding
tiny.
with Kyle.
Kyle really looks up to you. All right.
Literally.
So,
Literally now, yeah.
and I can keep summoning him, but this time we're gonna sacrifice Kyle. So I'm sending Kyle to go pull the string on that trap.
Well, you can technically set the trap without him like activating the trap, if you know what I mean.
No, I just want him to go in the trap.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah.
How dare
So-
you do that to Kyle?
You just met Kyle 10 seconds ago.
Kyle's
Give him like a
dead now.
backstory and a name, and
Don't worry, we can bring it back whenever
he
we
looks
want.
up to her.
None of this matters.
Well, apparently I can only use Kyle once an episode, so this is what we're
Well,
using
is it-
Kyle for.
Oh,
once a day.
goody. I hope Kyle is not needed soon when we walk into this goblin trap.
All right. How can Kyle do this without pulling the trap? You just pull it and run away?
So you see that behind the tree that's looping.
You're still
this
using
thing.
him though.
Yeah, but we're not sending him to his death. Hold up, Kyle. Now, what's the plan, guys?
I mean, here's the
to go
thing:
to heart.
you found the trap, so you don't have to activate it, guys. You can
You
like
can just
walk
avoid it.
around
Found
it.
it. I wanted
I'm
to
worried
disassemble
about
it and
poor-
take the rope.
Sure.
All right, we'll send Kyle to do that.
I'm fine
just to
with
save
that.
ourselves
You
from danger.
found it. It's like seeing a pen on the floor and being like, "How do I pick it up?"
I'll have Kyle go disarm the trap, and
It's
you can
pretty
take it.
simple.
Okay, if Kyle wants to disarm the trap, he's welcome to do so.
All right, Kyle, go disarm the trap. Don't jump in it.
Okay. Lo and behold, he's able to figure out to pull the rope. The trap whoosh, snaps up, and it just kind of is dangling up in the tree.
All right.
All right, good job. So there's Kyle, and he's useful. Good job.
We still have Kyle for an hour if anybody needs it.
But I want
needs
the
to use
rope.
him.
Can I get the rope?
Sure, cut it down
All
off
right.
the tree.
Yeah, Kyle can't reach
I
it.
want that rope. I cut
There
it
you
down.
go.
I take it and put it in my inventory.
I feel his pain.
I feel like rope's going to be important sometimes.
It might be. It was smart on you.
I still have the hair, right?
You have hair and salt,
And salt.
and an amulet.
Because I can take that hair
You're
and
halfway to making a potion of something.
string.
Yes, when we're in a battle, we'll make sure that you sit down and weave a rope out of hair
the
and
four
take like
strands.
5 turns.
The goblin's not like a full maned creature. You don't have a lot of hair.
Oh, I know.
Isn't it just 3 strands?
It's 3
Like-
strands of hair.
What is this, Homer Simpson's hair?
Well, whatever. I'm God. Don't question me.
Okay, so we
right.
want to continue down the trail.
Yeah, so you're now continuing down the trail. You walk for another 10 feet or so, 10 miles or so.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's
I
a long distance.
To irritate him, keep putting my hands over his eyes.
Get off.
Yeah, I'm sure he's getting really tired of that. 10 miles of that is not fun for anybody.
Decision.
I lean over my back and I go, hey, knock it off, and we'll turn back around.
You walk another 10 miles the other way back to the carriage. So the sun's starting to set. You've been walking for a while here. I'm assuming in the same order.
Are we still on the trail?
You're not on the trail anymore. You are following.
But we know that we're following the correct trail.
Correct.
Okay.
Yes. Well, you think it's correct.
Okay.
We'll see if it's correct or not. You're following that trail, and make another perception check for me. Whoa. Quite perceptive, my young one.
21.
So you happen to notice that after walking for this other distance, after the first snare trap, there's another pitfall trap that's covered by leaves and brush and all these other things. And if you were to walk into this, you'd fall pretty far down and probably break a leg or something along those lines.
Okay, I
would be
hark
safe.
everybody. There's another trap in front of us. It's a pitfall. So let's just walk around it. We don't need to bring out people to do it. We just walk around it.
Kyle's already out. You don't got to bring him out.
We don't
Just
need
saying.
to use the rope to make a bridge.
No, we're just going to walk around
It's
this one.
literally as wide as this table. We could just go around.
Yes.
Beautiful. And with that, you are now going to open up to a clearing as you step past this last pitfalled area, and you all should see this. Following the Goblin's Trail, this is a little flavor text for you all now. You come across a large cave in the hillside, 10 miles from the scene of the ambush. A shallow stream flows out of the cave mouth, which is screened by dense briar thickets. A narrow, dry path leads into the cave on the right-hand side of the stream.
So we have to cross this river here?
This is up to you. I would assume that's the way you would want to go because you can kind of see that there's the only way the path has died off at the stream. You no longer see any foot tracks or anything like that.
Can we see what's in the stream and how deep it is?
Sure, you can take a look at the stream.
I'm looking at the stream.
It looks like it's about 2.5 feet deep. You could definitely walk in it.
Is there anything noticeable in it?
Inside the stream, no.
Okay.
So Seraph is first.
I immediately
Finn
just use my
is
jump
behind
spell and just jump across it. I don't want to get wet.
All right.
Okay, so move your token to where you're jumping.
It's how deep?
Like 2.5 feet.
And we're trying to jump into the river or across the
We
river?
want to
Sounds like
cross this
someone wants to
river to
jump
this
across
little entrance
So
here.
if
I
you're
am
going to jump,
3.5 feet tall.
those are the briar
How
thickets.
wide is this?
Oh.
So, fun fact, each one of these little squares on your map is 5 feet.
I can't jump that.
Okay.
And I'll drown if I
Aren't
try
you
and walk
on-
through that.
Aren't you on his
I'm just
shoulder?
Yeah,
clarifying. If he feels comfortable walking me through this, let's go. But I
I'm
ain't
gonna
getting
go-
through this on my own.
I offer
Going
to
right
carry
there.
John Smith across the river.
Thank you.
I take John off my shoulders and put John on your shoulders.
Yep.
Andy,
You have the John now.
I forgot about Kyle. Do you mind picking up Kyle and taking him with you?
Is he still with us?
Yeah, he's
Yeah,
with
he's
us for
here.
the hour of the episode.
All
Until he dies.
So
Duration's an
I
hour.
walk back over and pick up Kyle, and then I walk back
All right,
to
all
where I
right.
was.
That's
'Cause
fair,
I
I
can't
suppose.
jump the river, can I? Can I jump to here
Yeah, if you want to make an athletics check to jump it.
with Kyle on my back?
So-
Am I at disadvantage?
Are you guys? You don't seem to be too quiet about what you're doing right now. Just to let you know.
I'm gonna sneak.
No, hold
not
on.
gonna jump.
Before you're just now gonna sneak, just because I told you you're making noise. You guys are arguing about jumping across. You're trying to see if you're gonna drown.
I'm
or
already
not.
across.
You're not really
gonna
quiet.
drown.
All right, fine.
Oh man,
We
we
are
did it
trying
again.
to possibly figure out where all these goblins are, so I wouldn't make as much noise as you are.
Okay.
Okay. I have an escape plan if I need it, though.
Quiet now. It's really hard for me.
I know.
I think everybody should just hurry up and cross.
I think I should roll a perception check to see if I can see anything around here.
Maybe you should.
Yeah, why are we just assuming we have to cross the river?
15. Okay, where are you actually looking? What are you looking for? Just anything?
I'm looking I'm looking into the cave area that I see,
Okay.
and see if I can see any movement or goblins or anything that might be in that cave entrance.
So with that, you actually notice behind the thickets over there, it looks like there might be some motion going on.
Okay. So I say, everybody bring it down. I think there's something in the bushes over there.
And with that, I'm going to need everyone to make their initiative.
I want to yell something first.
Go for it.
Hey, who's in the bushes?
All right. Well, Seraph did warn everybody that there might be something over there, but because you guys were making so much noise, they're going to get a surprise round on you.
Well, I mean, they were already.
Yeah, no, I'm totally
You were already
I'm fine
screwed.
with it. You're able to get your
yelling
rolls
was like,
rolling.
We're already damned.
Damned if you do, damned if you don't.
All right, and with that, you are now able to see all the way over here.
Ooh, I rolled a 10.
Oh no!
What'd you
Somebody
roll?
roll higher.
Alright.
I don't want to go first.
I don't want that.
Now, are these goblins like we saw, like the ones before?
Yes, they look similar.
Similar. Okay.
Similar.
So there's two of them?
Sarah, do you want to
You
come
see
over
two
on the
of
other
them.
side here? And
Is one of these tokens Kyle?
I don't have a token
No,
for Kyle.
he gets no tokens. See the swords up there?
Okay.
Take that.
He is on a map, though. It
There you
does
go.
specifically tell you he's on a map, though.
Yeah, well,
I do.
keep that in your mind.
Kyle's on your back.
So the only one who does not get surprised here is Seraph. Everyone else gets surprised by these two goblins that have basically been waiting for you in their nice little blind. So they are going
I make
to
a small little prayer.
Technically,
I
Seraph,
tried.
you're going to go first because you are not surprised by them. And the way a surprise round works is you just do a round of combat, and whoever is surprised does not go. Whoever is not surprised gets to make a move.
Okay.
So since you are not surprised, you get to go first.
So I am upset.
By the way, you're also targeting Finn, so don't hit him.
I am upset.
Come on, guys.
You swing around and hit him in the face with an axe. There you go.
Thank you.
Perfect.
Thank you, Sarah.
Okay. So I am upset from the last time we met, and I know that I can't save them, so I'm going to mace their face. Like I just gonna
Mace the face. I
I'm
like
gonna
it.
mace the face.
And you are making a melee attack, right?
Yes.
So just move your token next to him, just
Make it close.
for smack him in the
I'm
face.
going to roll my mace.
That is a miss.
Oh crud!
You suck.
Got another Steve.
So you did move into combat, and technically you could move out of combat, but you would provoke an attack of opportunity. You want to just stay where you are?
Yeah, I would stay where I'm at.
Cool.
Can I throw my shield up just to?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you can. Why not? So we are going to go now to Goblin number 2's turn. And as you come towards Goblin number 2 and try and swing him with your mace, he's not really surprised by it, so he's able to kind of duck out of the way. With that, he's going to target your face, and in retaliation, try and smack you with his scimitar. Oh my god. Here we go. And he hits you hard.
And it starts.
And it begins.
You obviously must have Steve's brother.
He's pissed about all of those people that you've killed previously. Wow, Jesus fucking Christ. So, you regret doing that real hard. Thank God you got potions this time. And he's going to stay where he is and yet warn his buddy, there's a couple of them over here. Make sure you're alert. And Goblin 1's going to go. His surprise round. There's Finn, who decided to try and jump in the bushes. He's going to try and throw his javelin at you.
Man, he's gonna miss. Those bushes
Whoa,
gonna
crit
block him.
fail.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Can't see through those bushes.
He's a little sluggish or tired. Who knows if he was drinking too much or what, but he picks up his javelin and just kind of launches it straight up into the air, and he's just watching it come straight back down at him. And with that, he's obviously going to completely miss, and crit miss, he gets to fumble, which he is completely unable to attack for the next round.
Nice.
So, yeah, that's really, really good. So, John, it is now your turn.
Can I use my medicine skill to heal Seraph?
I do not think
I have
you
plus
can.
5.
Because technically he's not dying. He's just unconscious again.
Okay, so I just have to protect him.
Yes, so if you wanted to move him out of combat, that might
I'm
be a good
only
idea.
3.5 feet
Oh,
tall.
you're
That's not going to happen.
Okay, I'm cool with that. Maybe you want to protect him.
I am going to run at Goblin number 2 with my longsword raised.
Goblin number 2, okay.
And try and attack him.
Yeah. You miss. Fun fact, you did happen to pick a weapon that is really not so proficient in your tiny stature, just so
fine.
you know.
That's fine.
I mean, who would have figured a sword as big as you?
Probably not the greatest thing to start
Causes
swinging
issues.
around. So you're going to miss with
But
that.
someday I will be proficient, and then people will fear me.
Maybe after an entire cave of missing, you will get really proficient at it. Or
I already
slightly
chopped
proficient.
somebody's legs off, okay? Let's calm with the insults.
Okay. Fantastic. Seraph, there's your death save. You succeeded. It does it automatically.
Oh.
So you rolled over a 10. It succeeds. Finn, it is your turn, sir.
Awesome. I'm just gonna stay. Is there any?
I would not attack through that.
No, I'm not gonna attack through that. Can I jump over near Heath,
Sure.
Mr. Devil?
You can just move through the water now. You don't have to be
okay.
quiet or nothing.
No, I know. I just like jumping.
You're a spry little one.
I call
Flea just
over.
jumping around.
I say hi to Kyle on Heath's back.
Okay.
And then I look over the
Oh,
goblin.
Kyle, the little goblin.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
the buddy goblin.
Yeah,
goblin.
well, yeah, because Heath can talk to him because he speaks Goblin too. So
Oh, true.
they're having a good old
Yeah,
conversation.
we are. Talking about taxes.
I'll
And death?
No,
Yeah,
just
a
taxes.
lot of death.
all right. I
Someone
want
talk about that.
to. I want to target Goblin 2,
Yep. Perfect.
and then I want to use my magic missile on him.
Perfect.
Ooh.
So
Fancy.
magic missile's kind of cool, and I don't know if everyone in the party's probably seen what you're about to do before. So kind
I'm
of
dead.
like describe to the party what you're doing.
So I got 125 feet I can go. You create 3 glowing darts of magical force. Each dart hits a creature of your choice that can see within range. A dart deals 1d4 plus 1 force damage to its target. The darts all strike simultaneously.
Beautiful. I like it. And you want to hit all 3 bolts to the same goblin?
Yes, sir.
All right, roll damage 3 times. All right, he's dying. Don't roll it the 3rd time. Click goblin number 1. Yep, you got him. Okay, and then roll damage again. Beautiful. Good job. Lots of damage. Love it.
There you go, guys.
Thank
Very
you.
good. And then end your turn, which is that little guy in the corner.
All right. I look at Kyle and I'm saying, and Devil, I'm like, you guys take it from here.
It's DeVille.
Deville, sorry.
Like Cruella.
I
Get it
apologize.
right. All right. Heath, it is your turn, sir.
As a free action, can I throw Kyle at the goblins?
You can do whatever you want with Kyle. He's a servant.
As a free action for damage.
No.
Like throw him so hard
Or-
that that
or
Kyle just
distraction.
hurts him.
Or a distraction and then you sneak attack.
Think fast.
Sneak attack can be used if you're as long as you're near somebody else
You're
attacking the same target.
Well, I'm near.
No. Like you have to be within 5 feet of the target you're attacking, and someone else does also. 2 people attacking 1 target.
What if I run over, I
I think there are somebody attacking what you're trying to do. So if you were to stand over next to goblin number 1, I think you would accomplish the same task.
Okay, and so I still want to throw Kyle.
Fair enough. You know what? Throw him away. I'm pretty sure he's like ghostly though. Isn't he ghostly or something? Like he would just phase through whatever he's being
So
thrown
we
at.
don't even have to carry.
After his first task, he actually becomes to existence. So you can actually see him.
But see him or like
This is why we didn't
Like,
know
is
about
he a
Kyle.
ghost or is he?
No, he actually has,
He was
he has
invisible
2
until
strength.
he was called out.
He can't attack though, so they
no,
won't
I
do
can
any
throw
damage.
him.
invisible,
Like an object.
mindless, shapeless form, blah blah blah, bonus action, springs
Mindless,
to existence.
shapeless form.
Wait, do I get a bonus action?
No.
Kyle.
Interacts with a human. You command the servant to perform this task.
It's like a Mises.
You know what? Go ahead, throw him.
Okay, I want to throw him at the goblin.
You're gonna have to roll. I'll give you a dex. If you could hit him because you're dexterous enough to throw another being at somebody, I'll let you roll like a d4 for damage.
Yeah, I was trying to be
on
nice
Kyle.
to Kyle.
All right.
So-
So double click dex.
Yeah.
Ooh.
You're gonna pick him up. He's apparently a chunky little goblin for being like a ethereal type figure. Or you just not had your Wheaties this morning. And you go to throw him and he just lands like 2 feet in front of the other goblins. And they're kind of confused because they just see basically their own kind launched at them. So they're actually extra pissed because you're now throwing goblin kind all over the place.
And with that, I'm going to sneak attack them while they're looking at Kyle.
Fair enough. So under your actions, you should see sneak attack
I
now.
see it.
Roll it. Oh, wow. That just like puts an effect on you. That's cool. All right, cool. So now you just have like a buff on you.
Oh, okay, so now I can roll?
Roll regular damage.
Okay.
Did you really just roll the same damn thing?
Yes.
You rolled less.
Yep, one less.
What the hell, man?
Wait a minute.
If you didn't waste all that nice effort throwing a little goblin, maybe you would have not rolled a 7. Okay, well, goblin number dos, he is dead, so he goes bye-bye. Whoop. Adios, goblin number 2. Goblin number 1's turn, and he is going to target Finn. Yeah, he's not even going to really notice Heath. He just still sees the goblin in front of him, and he sees Finn, who launched 3 magic missiles at him. He's not even worried about you because you missed. So he hasn't engaged you at all. Goblin number 1 then is going to try and pull out his short bow, since his javelin basically stabbed him in the face from his previous throw.
Do I have time to react?
I don't think you have a reaction yet. But I like where your head's at. Wait till like a couple more levels. You might be more proficient in doing things like
Fair
that.
enough.
And he misses. He's not having a great day either, guys. He tries to pull his javelin out. That doesn't work. He pulls out his short bow and he pops the string on the short bow, and the arrow just falls to his feet. Doesn't do anything.
I just look at him, shake
Kinda
my head. I'm like,
laugh a little.
I feel so bad for your aim, sir.
And John, it is your turn.
I want to try the spell, but I don't know how it works.
What is the spell? Maybe I can help
Fairy
you.
fire.
Okay, so basically I think it illuminates the target, so it's easier to hit said target.
So it's not actually damaging.
Correct. It just allows everyone to get advantage on him because he's like a sparkly little fairy. It's basically what it does.
I'm going to try it.
Go for it. Wait, is it a spell?
Yeah.
I would
spell.
not do that.
Okay, I'm not going to do
Never
that.
mind.
Just because it's the only goblin you see, spells don't come off as easy as berries on a tree do, so, why waste it? Just smack them. You wanted to get proficient in your longsword, didn't you?
Just smack
I
'em.
am going to run at him and try and swipe the legs again.
All right, fair enough. That did work the
The
one
old
other
tried and
time.
true.
You're small enough.
And they won't see me coming because I have my halfling nimbleness.
Okay,
I'm
that's
brave.
fair. You're tiny, dodging
Yeah.
in and out of like blades of grass or something.
It's tall grass.
Shh, stop it. Okay, so target the
Oh,
goblin.
yeah, I should target him before I roll.
There you go. Roll the attack for the long sword of doom. That's a hit. Oh, it's not. I lied. Haha.
Ooh.
You miss again. And with that, you would like to end your turn.
But I don't want to end my turn.
Okay, end it anyway. Ooh, you failed on that roll. That's one failure.
I'm dying.
Next, Seraph. Finn.
My mouth tastes
So,
like
is there a way
burning.
for any one of us to grab this goblin and ask where they took JJ?
Whoa.
Because at this point, we don't have
idea.
any trail, and we need to know where to go next. And he's the last
Damn,
one.
son, it's like you read
You're
it
the
or
only one who
something.
actually did anything in this fight, so
So
I
how
swung my
do I go
longsword
about
twice.
So you can do something that's called like an unarmed strike, or knocking someone unconscious with doing non-fatal or non-lethal damage. Basically, you do a regular melee attack, but like with your fist. So you don't kill them or decapitate them or chop their arm off or something. So what you can do is scroll up, and to be fair, probably the wizard shouldn't be doing this.
No, I don't want to do it. I want to distract him. Can I distract him with a minor illusion for the next person to go up behind him and knock him unconscious?
You could definitely do that. So under your actions, there's minor illusion. Yeah, I think you just do it. I don't really think there's anything.
The
So
veil
just
is still buffed
describe
too, so-
describe what you're doing to trying to distract this goblin.
All right.
It should be super easy. He's basically a
Well,
dumb dog.
Heath is right next to him. So right now,
I'm right here.
I'm gonna
right
cast an
here.
illusion of just a lion, just right behind the goblin.
Did you say a lion?
A lion,
Okay.
a giant roar, just straight up behind him.
It
And he's
cannot roar. So you can either make an image that doesn't move, or make a sound, or you can make a sound without an
lion.
image.
I want a lion behind him.
Okay, fair enough. And let's see if you fool said goblin with his horrible wisdom. Oh, you so do.
Yes. And I end my turn and leave it to Heath.
All right, and this goblin's gonna turn around and see a ginormous lion and just basically shit the bed. And with that, Heath, you get an advantage on the attack. So
Right.
click that advantage
So
button.
I wanna unarmed strike this bad boy
Okay,
with and hit him.
hit him hard.
Hit him not too hard, but hard enough. And I grab him.
I'm assuming
Hard enough for a man,
you're just
but
not
made
gonna
for a
use a
woman.
weapon, right? It's
No
just a
weapon.
fist.
How do I do that?
So just
your
roll
advantage.
your attack and see if you hit him. And as long as you hit him, you should be able to do enough damage. So roll your regular weapons d20.
Here we go.
Wait, did you not click advantage?
You didn't click.
Oh,
Okay, roll it again. Advantage just will be rolling 2 times, so just roll it a second time. There you
There we
go.
go.
Molto bene. Now roll damage on him. Instant death. Don't worry about it. So he's unconscious. You guys do have some rope if you wanted to try and bind
Sarah,
Yeah,
him.
take it off my dead
yell-
body.
I yell to Seraph and hold my hand out.
Seraph is unconscious
I
right
keep
now.
yelling to
And I
him with
was
my
like-
hand out, and then I look and I'm like,
John
oh
Smith,
yeah.
the fight's over with. So can you heal Seraph?
I'll sacrifice my potion.
No, no, you, this
I
is
can
where
use
you can
my
use your medicine
now?
check now.
Okay, I'm
Yes.
gonna try my medicine.
Check away.
Okay.
Fail. You poison him instead.
Your lack of medicine knowledge is horrible.
Oh, that's
thank
probably what's
God.
gonna happen.
Beautiful.
Awesome. That's Seraph.
Thank
Tie
God.
him up and let's find JJ.
All right.
I
Give me
shake it off like a little bit.
Is he tied up?
Yeah, I go over. I mean, I sort of get my bearings a little bit here, and I sort of assess what's going on. I hear him say, "Tie him up." So I get out the rope that I took, and I tie up this goblin.
Awesome. So he's knocked unconscious, but if you wait a couple minutes, you can either wake up, or you can maybe wake him up on your own.
You got that salt still?
It's not
No,
smelling salt.
I'm not wasting my salt.
That salt still.
Listen,
torture
here's what I'm
eat
gonna
him.
do. I'm gonna run over to Seraph. I'm just gonna grab the little goblin and just run, and I'm gonna head back to the stream and just start sticking him in the water and then pulling him out. And just like I start talking like that famous action superhero that's shaped like a bat. And I'm just gonna go, where is JJ? Where is he? See, I didn't want to get sued, so I did that.
Nice.
And I just keep doing that, and I pull out the amulet, and I'm like shoving it in his face. It's like, where is he?
And the goblin's gonna kind of like be jarred awake here.
And I'm speaking it in Goblin.
Oh, so he even understands you. Look at that. And he's gonna say in a goblin-y-esque voice, not a JJ voice. JJ, what? I don't understand.
The guy
By the
you
way-
took this battalion from.
Anyone who doesn't understand Goblin doesn't know what I'm saying. Just
You're-
you.
Yeah.
I
Unless
understand.
anyone
he
else
does
speaks
too.
Goblin.
Nope.
I speak Goblin.
I use my spell
do.
to comprehend any language.
Okay, fair enough. Fine. Wait, you're using a spell for that?
Yeah.
Do you really want to
Really?
use a
Wanna
spell for
now?
that?
He's going to tell us.
You only get 2 of them.
Oh, what?
So your spell slots here, that's how many
guy.
spells you can use. These are how much you have prepared. So you have the ability to use any of those, but you can only use 2 of them until you take a long rest.
Fair enough. I don't want to use it. I'll just wait
So
for
then
him to say-
uncheck it. Like uncheck the spell slot. So
Am
That way you
I'm
Am
going
I
to still leave one because I used it for the unseen servant.
yeah, you did.
Am I full healed after that?
Oh, actually, no. I'm
medicine?
tapped out after the magic
no,
missile,
you
too.
are just not unconscious anymore. So if you want to heal yourself, you would have to use a potion.
I can't use any of my abilities.
Oh, you do have a heal ability, do you not?
Yeah.
Cure wounds?
Yep.
You can use cure wounds on yourself, target yourself, and roll it.
What's the period for waiting for this?
A long rest, which is quite a long time. Why did you use 2? Oh, magic
'cause
missile.
and everything, yeah.
Everyone's learning their class.
So while they're doing that,
Yeah, so you're interrogating the goblin.
and then I pull out the hairs, and I'm like, you see these 3 hairs? They came
Hairs.
from your buddy Steve.
Yeah, they look like Steve's.
Yeah, well, you don't want to see the rest of them. I cut him from the scrotum up.
The scrotum. That's gross, man. What the hell?
Well, I did it, and you better tell. And I go back into my, man bat voice. You better tell me, where is he? Where is he? I gotta know. See, I'm easing into it now. So I just keep, holding the hair and the amulet and just trying to confuse him.
And he's just gonna say, I don't know, JJ. Clark says get him. Clark says get them all.
Clark?
Yeah, Clark.
Who's Clark?
You don't know Clark? How do you not know Clark?
You know what? I'm an idiot. Tell me who Clark is.
He's the most important one of us all.
Where can I find this Clark?
Well, you're going the right direction, idiot.
You are going to take us to Clark, and you're going to get us there undetected, or you're going to end up like the rest of Steve.
I'd rather die. They're going to kill me either way.
I'll make sure they don't kill you. You'll be my companion. You'll be my buddy.
Just like that one you threw at me?
No, that was his companion.
You poured some of that salt in his wounds.
I didn't care about him, and I pulled
That's
the
all I'm
salt
saying,
out.
idiot.
Because I hear Sarah thinking that.
Are they still talking in Goblin, so we don't hear that?
Yeah, you don't
I
understand.
start pouring salt in his wounds, and I'm like, this could all go away.
I don't think you're going to be able to protect me. Clark's too big, too
Look at
strong.
me. Look at me. My dad was a devil, and he boned my mom. I have devil
I don't want
powers.
Clark to bone me, you idiot.
He's not. Trust me.
You don't know Clark.
So
He swings that way?
I start speaking infernal, and my eyes are starting to glow with the devil powers, and I look at him and I say, take me to Clark.
Roll an intimidation check with advantage.
Awesome.
Beautiful.
Oh,
19.
geez.
Oh, yeah.
He is scared as shit.
21.
So, with that, he's going to say, fine, you want me to take you to Clark? I'll take you to Clark, but it'll only be all of our debts.
Not on my watch.
Yeah, you're a big stupid fool. You don't know what you're getting into.
You're right. I am stupid.
And big.
Who is
I
this
chime
other
in
guy
and
on the
Goblin.
map up there and hiding about the entrance of the cave there? He's
been wondering that too.
He's just chilling there, listening to everybody talk, I guess.
Isn't that one of you guys?
No.
What does it say?
It might be Kyle.
It's Kyle.
There you go. There's Kyle.
All right, sweet.
So I wanna start.
Oh, it's not any of you guys. Oh, shit.
I want to start going.
it's
I've got-
Is it JJ?
Kyle's gone.
No.
Haha, that's what you get for complaining.
I got him on the rope, and he's leading us.
Like a little dog.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Puppy!
All right, that's fair. So he is going to start walking into the cave with you guys, and you will see a little bit more into this dark, wet cave area.
Is it warm?
Nope.
Oh.
All right. And on the right-hand side, you see the little pathway where you will all be walking to the right of the water. And you end up seeing an opening to the far right-hand side, and you are going to hear some noises, actually.
Can I roll a perception to see if I see?
So you're going to get that flavor text in the text box down there. Just inside the cave mouth, a few uneven stones steps lead up to a small, dank chamber on the east side of the passage. The cave narrows to a steep fissure at the far end and is filled out with a stench of animals. Savage snarls and the sound of rattling chains greet your ears where 3 wolves are chained up just inside the opening. Each wolf's chain lead to an iron rod driven into the base of a stalagmite.
I want to befriend the wolves.
Interesting.
Are they? They're snarling at us, right?
They do not know you're there yet.
Okay.
So it's 3 of them just kind of like, "Argh, get off me, like attacking each other type of deal.
Okay.
Some would call it pack tactics.
All right. Yeah. Let's see if we can befriend them a little bit.
And the little goblin, think of a name for the goblin. I'll let you
guys.
guys.
Frank.
Frank?
Yeah.
Footer?
What?
Goblin
Frank?
Frankenfurter.
Footer.
Frankfurter. Yeah.
Footer.
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 Like the wiener one would eat.
Yeah. Yeah. Let's go with that.
Okay.
Frankfurter.
So Frank Footer is going to say, I wouldn't try and do that. They're not too angry. They're not too happy with you guys. They're definitely angry.
Are they hangry?
Angry for the Frank Footer.
They're hangry for Frankfurter. Guys.
Why aren't they happy with us?
Because they're not happy with anybody.
But they're puppies. If you give them love,
Wolves is
they
the
will
correct term.
love you.
If
Have
you think so.
not seen that movie about a wolf dog that befriends a man?
movie. I don't know what a movie
I think they're
is.
remaking it too.
I don't know. This lady's crazy.
Yes,
By the
I
way,
am.
you don't know what he's saying to you. You're just speaking. He's speaking back.
Me?
You don't
I speak Goblin.
Oh yeah, you're right. Okay, you're good. Then yes, he's making fun of you to your face. Then
I look over at Seraph and I'm like,
Can I kick him in the shins?
who? Him or the
She
goblin?
seems to have
Frank.
affinity for these
Frank
things.
Footer? Sure, go for it.
Yeah. What, do I have to roll anything?
No,
or
you
just,
don't. You
Okay,
just-
I just
he's-
kick him in the shins.
What? Oh God! What the hell?
And I pull Frankfurter and I'm like, hey, this is my Frankfurter. Mine.
And I thought we were friends.
We are.
Okay,
Go play with your puppies.
so all right, if you want to do that, then you can. Let's see. It will open up this area for you to see a little bit more.
Do you have a skill that allows you to befriend
I have
animals?
animal handling,
I hope
and
so.
I have a spell that is animal friendship.
Okay.
So there you go. You see now these 3 super snarly wolves that do not like you, yet you would like to charm them. So I'll let you roll 1 charm for all of them.
One charm or animal handling?
Animal handling
Okay.
to charm them. 11. That is not enough to charm them.
16.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did I
I have +5.
look at you?
She-
Good job.
Wrong.
So we have wolves now.
Are we trying to tame wolves right now?
I'm just trying to calm them down so they won't fuck shit up.
Man, you really love
Yeah.
puppies.
So
I do really love puppies.
on this, that's a pretty good check. I mean, you basically come in there. You happen to have, I don't know, some old meat that he salted for you or something, and you come over to these 3 wolves that are snarling and bickering at you, pulling at the chains, and you kind of toss this dried meat to them, and they instantly fall in love with you and let you come over to them and calm them down.
I am the puppy whisperer.
I mean, fair enough. So with that,
I think that's a good place to leave it for the week.
I think so too.
Since we now have puppy friends, is that's what you wanted to do with your entire life?
Wait, are they going to be following us? Like,
you
we're
don't
going to
know
go
yet.
with them?
We don't know.
I
Yeah.
guess-
They're just
I
not
guess-
eating your soul.
You know what? I
I
guess we'll
gonna-
have to wait until the next episode of Podquesters here on newradiomedia.com. Stay tuned.